So for the second part of sketching Doctor Strange, our main focus will be on the main three parts of the face, then the back part where the darker things are going on, and the remaining parts, little bit remaining parts of levitating coat also. So starting with the back part of the ear where the darker parts or the shades are going on. So you have to keep on focusing where the details are going. And if you don't apply details to your sketches, your sketch will look completely like a drawing. And the difference between a drawing and realistic look and a hyper realistic is a complete detailing. If you don't know how to give details to your sketches, I will just recommend that have patience and apply more and more details to your sketches. If you don't see any details from your reference picture that you are using, just don't apply those details.
So hey art lovers, it's SP. Welcome to my world of portrait sketching. Subscribe now if you love art just like me, and hit that bell notification on if you want to get notified every time I upload a new art tutorial for you all. If you haven't seen part 1, then first link is in the description box.
I see so many people make these mistakes, or so many artists make this mistake so many times, that if the reference picture is not having any skin texture, they don't see any small pores or any other details on the reference picture, they still apply those details to your sketches, to their sketches that they are making, and it gives a complete horrible look. It don't apply. And if you are an advanced artist, you have made 500 600 portrait sketches, and you know where the direction of skin texture, where the direction of hairs, and you know everything about a portrait sketching, then you can apply those details. But if you are intermediate artist and you are new to portrait sketching, just don't go directly making skin texture and any other portraits. Likewise, if you see any person, like if you will see your portrait, your reflection, your photo, or your parents' photo, or anyone, if you will see, the first focus of yours will be go perfectly on the eyes, nose, and the lips. And the main three parts are the most important in any portrait or any sketching. So keep on focusing on these three things. But problem here is that these three things are just half. Like the half face is just visible of Doctor Strange. So you can apply layer bit details to the eyes, make a base layer on the face. If you will see that the face of Doctor Strange is too much muscular, and you have to see those shades and highlights also. Keep on focusing on those highlights and everything. And if you will see on the completely left part where the light source is directly on the face, you will see complete white thing. But as we all know, and in my every portrait I told you 100 and 1000 times, that no part of the face is completely white. There is layer bit of shade, there is layer bit of darkness, layer bit of shading like 2H, 2B, but not completely white. And there will be a completely white part also, just like this part in the Doctor Strange where the direct light is going on. But to make those light completely light source and not a drawing type look, you have to make a base layer and then blend it, and then finally give a highlights or completely white look with your mono eraser or any eraser that you are using. With using this technique, you can apply more details and a blending and a realistic look. So finally, after making a base layer grid by grid, I never go small box. I just make one box at a time or two boxes at a time. I don't go for 3 to 4 boxes at a particular time. If you are and the main thing or the most important thing I can tell you about any portrait sketching is that if you are a righty person or you sketch your sketches just like me with the right hand, I will recommend that just start your sketch with left to right, complete it with the right. Start with left and complete it with the right. Similarly, if you are a lefty, start it with the left side and start with the right side and end it on the left side. The main reason for this thing is that while sketching, if you have made 3 to 4 sketches, and if you are an artist, pencil artist, you know that your thumbprint, your wrist prints, if you are so many artists makes this mistake, like they make eyes, nose, lips first, and you see those artists and just get inspired. But the problem here is that if you will just make a left side, if I am a righty person and I will make a right hand things first, like the right hand side part, nose, lips and everything, and then I will make a left side part, the thumbprints will give a little bit of thumbprints will be on every part of the face, and it will give you a completely horrible look. And if you want to erase those thumbprints parts, it will not be erased easily, and if you will erase it also, it will give you a little bit darker look, and you don't want that, right? So I will recommend that if you don't know how to use a left to right and right to left method, it is completely easy. I'm just sketching and I'm using the same technique from years, and this same thing I will apply in my every portrait in my future also. So now for the parts or levitating coat of the Doctor Strange, it is completely red, right? But the problem here is that left side part of the coat where the dark parts are going on, so you have to apply details to darker parts also, right? So in previous part, in part 1, in the end I told you that we are going to use those charcoal powder, that is remaining part of the charcoal stick, into another part. So for the levitating coat, we are going to use those remaining powder into a darker and a base layer of levitating coat. So using painting brush, or you can also use painting brush, but I am using a makeup brush and using those powder of the charcoal stick in the background, I am just making a base layer of the levitating coat. After making the base layer, I will apply little bit of details to it, and after applying details, you will see the more and more darker and more beautiful look of the levitating coat. But if you will see the reference picture, there is no details, but I am making details, right? So difference here is that I am having those details because I have zoomed out my reference picture too much that I see details. But the levitating coat, if you will see directly to reference picture, you will not see any details, but after zooming out you will see the details. So I will recommend that use a third party application that allows you to zoom your pictures as much as you can, so that you can apply more and more details to your sketches. And problem with the gallery application is that it don't allow you to zoom out your pictures as much as you want, and zooming out your pictures will give you more details, and if you will apply more details, it will be a realistic look, right? So after doing these things, the face part will be the most important thing, but the basic thing is that the base layer of the soft charcoal pencil is lighter as compared to graphite pencil. So we are going to use graphite pencil on the face. We are not going to use charcoal powder. We are going to use a graphite pencil as a base layer, or 2B or 2H pencil using a base layer. Just make outlines and then blend it using a blending stump. I always say that don't apply blending stump on face, but I have applied in this particular picture because I have just used a clean blending stump. We are going to see the difference between clean and black. Or
So if you have learned something from this video, subscribe and drop a like, and comment down your question and queries regarding this tutorial. Meanwhile, take care of your loved ones too. Have an artistic day. Tattoos.